Hey, I want to share with you 3 things about your retainer agreement that your lawyer might not tell you. Really important things. I'm going to begin with the most important thing that you need to know. You'll hear commonly on billboards and TV ads, no fee if no recovery. Well, that's always the case with a contingency fee, and personal injury and medical malpractice is always contingency fee, meaning there's no legal fee if there's no recovery of money. But the one little secret, you have to ask your attorney and have it spelled out in the retainer agreement. If you recover no money, will you be responsible for the case expenses? Really important, because if you lose your case, which is always a possibility, you may get stuck with a really big bill at the end of the case. The case expenses in any case could be $20,000, $50,000, or even a couple $100,000. So they can be huge. You want it in writing in the retainer agreement that in the event that there's no monetary recovery, you will not be responsible to reimburse the attorney or the law firm for case expenses. That's really important. Number 2, beyond the legal fee, are there any additional expenses that you will be responsible for? For example, some attorneys or law firms will bill additional fees for probate work, appellate court work. There's all kinds of little add-ons that they can charge you, and you need it spelled out. If there's an appeal, or if there's probate work in a wrongful death case, will that be an extra fee that you will have to pay? You want that spelled out very clearly in the retainer agreement, any extra legal fees that you might be responsible for. Tip number 3, this is a good one. When the legal fee is calculated, is it going to be calculated on the gross amount recovered? Let's say it's $1 million settlement. That $1 million is the gross, but then you deduct the case expenses. Let's say it's $50,000. That gets you to $950,000, and that's called the net recovery. Is the legal fee going to be determined based upon the gross $1 million or the net $950,000? Because that should be spelled out in the retainer agreement. Now, in New York State, in a medical malpractice action, the legal fee is calculated based upon the net. So you don't base the legal fee on the total amount of the settlement, but you deduct the case expenses and you base the legal fee on that net recovery. In personal injury lawsuits, the legal fee is based on the gross recovery, meaning the total amount. If the case settles for $1 million, the legal fee in personal injury is based upon the gross recovery. That should be spelled out in the retainer agreement. So those are the questions that you should ask your attorney. Most people don't read their retainer agreement. So if you read the retainer agreement, you're already miles ahead. Make sure you understand it, and then ask any questions. If anything is unclear to you, or if it's legal mumbo jumbo, ask the attorney to clarify everything. You have to be an advocate for yourself. You can't expect others to do it for you. If you like this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Would really appreciate it. And if you comment on this video, it would mean an awful lot to me. I will reply. I will see you next time.